Welcome. Week 8 of the college football season. And you're listening to the Two Brothers and Couch Potato Sports Gambling Podcast. So, this week sucks, but we're going to get through it.
It's Friday. It's a good day. It's Friday.
Beautiful day Friday. Beautiful day here in Pennsylvania.
Cold, windy,
but it's hoodie season, which we all love.
Sweatpants and hoodies.
So,
female.
Alright, so everyone, as always, our numbers come from the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Again, we also use ESPN because
just easier to
go through the app with the rankings and stuff. So that's what I'm going to go off of. The list that I go off of is just ESPN, but when it comes to numbers and everything, we keep it simple. The spreads are from FanDuel Sportsbook app, which is now live, I believe, in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and I believe there's one more.
It's not Delaware. Delaware sucks.
No, not Delaware. There's one more, but it doesn't matter.
It's good.
We're just trying to give everything out to the people. So, again, beautiful Friday, October 18th, week 8 of the college football season. We had a game on Wednesday. Troy beat South Alabama.
Yeah.
We had a game yesterday, which I won. Thank you very much. I won. UCLA defeated Stanford. I won. And then the other game was Louisiana. Lafayette beat up on someone. But I didn't.
Arkansas State,
but I didn't touch that game. Great story about Arkansas State, by the way. The football coach and his wife. Great story. Anyway, let's just jump into it. Friday, we're going to talk about two games real quick here. So, first game is Pitt is traveling to Syracuse in the Dome. Over-under is 52.5. Spread is Pitt is the favorite on -4. I personally like Syracuse here in the Dome.
I like Syracuse as well as with the points though.
Yeah,
I think they'll lose by a field goal. I don't think they win, but
I like Syracuse.
I like them +4.
I love Syracuse here.
I don't love them. I like them. Definitely don't love them.
Oh, by the way, one of my locks last week was LSU, so I did win a lock.
Yeah, wasn't it? Wasn't it Penn State?
Oh, it was Penn State too.
Penn State.
I was 2-0 that week.
Yeah. Wake Forest screwed me.
Dude, that was a great game though. A lot of points. What, 90 points, right?
Forgot how to play defense in the first
half. It was 90.
Half.
Ended up with 90
They
points.
had like 30 points in the first half. I was defeated.
I loved it. It was great. It was great.
Georgia stinks. Misclicked.
South Carolina cut the hedges.
I misclicked and took Florida State +27. That good for me. That wasn't even close. Make sure you review your bets before you lock them in, by the way, people. Learn from my mistake on that one.
I never blame myself. I always blame the app.
Absolutely. They shouldn't have those games so close together. Alabama was right under it, which covered. And I misclicked.
All right, let's just get back to it.
Don't drink and gamble.
Matthew, what are you thinking here?
My turn to talk after your shenanigans. All right. Well, I am the hottest on this show. I'm the hottest. 19-6 last week. 2-1 on my locks. I'm the hottest. Take Pitt -3. You take them to the bank.
Take them to the bank.
-3. Take them to the bank tonight. Pitt all the way. Syracuse is brutal. They're not even good at home.
I guess it's kind
They
of
lost to Maryland at home. And Maryland stinks.
Maryland does stink.
Pitt is a good team. They've got a good defense.
They do.
I like Pitt -3. Take them to the bank.
It's -4 now.
I got them at 3, so
Did you lock it at 3?
locked it at 3.
No. Did you lock it on the app at 3?
No.
Then
So
it's
I'm taking
4.
it.
Then it's got to be 4.
Then it's 4.
It's 3.
It's 4 now. You didn't lock it. If you locked it, you would have got the 3.
Yep, 3.
But you, like last week, I locked PSU at a different number than it was because I bet it a week ago.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm taking Syracuse here. Maybe the number might go up before the game starts.
+4.
It's gone up already. It started at 3. It's up at 4 now.
And maybe it'll go up more. You never know.
Give me more points.
Give me more points. I don't care. Give me more points. All right, let's move on.
When they lose by 27.
Ohio State traveling to Northwestern. Big Ten matchup on Friday night. Ohio State is 27.5-point favorite. The over-under is 50. I'm going all the way Ohio State on this. Actually, as we're doing the show right now, I'm going to put this bet in because I fear that the line moved.
Tough guy.
I concur with Ohio State. I think they absolutely... Northwestern stinks.
And the over-under on Northwestern scoring points is 11.5.
Yeah.
They could score 10.
Northwestern stinks. I don't see him scoring 2 touchdowns. I feel there's going to be a lot of 3-and-outs in this game for Northwestern. They stink. Ohio State, here's your chance. You know, if you have a really good week and embarrass them, they might be able to even jump Clemson because Trevor Lawrence is horrible. Sophomore slump's really hitting him.
He stinks.
He probably lost his virginity.
Might be true.
He was such a religious boy.
Sunshine.
Dude, I mean, it's hard to resist those Clemson girls.
Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't know. We've never been there.
Yeah, never been to Clemson.
Just gotta look at pictures.
Oh my god. Anyway, get back on topic. I do like Ohio State. I took them at 28. I don't think Northwestern does play well at home. I'll give it to them. They are pretty good at home.
But they're not the same. They're
not.
They're
that
not
good,
Ohio
though.
State.
They're not.
What do you think of the over/under? Think you said it was what, 58?
50.
49 and a half.
50 over unders 50.
Ohio State might cover that themselves.
Nah, I wouldn't take that. If anything, I would
Stay
take
away.
the under.
You just stay away.
Yeah, but I would stay away. Yeah.
See, this is the issue. Is Northwestern gonna score?
That's the
All they
thing.
need is 10 points.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they'll get 10. They might get 6.
I think they'll get 3.
6.
I think they'll get 3.
Oh yeah, there's no chance they score 2 touchdowns.
No. They might get a garbage touchdown at the end, though.
At the
That's
end.
the thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, I would stay away from that. But
Well, we
if I
got
did,
the-
I would bet the
We got a
under.
consensus on Ohio State, though, right?
Consensus on Ohio State.
Oh my Lanta. It's weird.
No consensus, Quake.
I'm not gonna say that.
None of that.
That's funny.
None of that. We're not doing that. I want
All
to
right.
shake things and stuff.
Whoa!
Stop. I shouldn't
All
have
right.
said anything.
Let's move on to Saturday, October the 19th games. Start off the day on ABC. Clemson's traveling to Louisville. Clemson's a 24-point favorite here. I like Clemson. I know it hasn't really clicked yet. But Louisville's giving up almost 450 yards of total offense.
This is another
While
game
Clemson's
Trevor
only
Lawrence
giving up
needs.
250.
This is another game Trevor Lawrence needs. He needs these bad defense. He's got to get confidence back. He's trying to do so much. If he can just get in a rhythm, I think that changes the whole season.
I mean,
for
Clemson's
Clemson.
defense is too good. I can't see Louisville scoring that much, and their defense is poor. Almost giving up 450 yards a game. That's scary.
Yeah, they're giving up almost 200 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
ATM might just go off.
Yeah, I like Clemson here.
I agree. I think they'll cover the 24. I think they win by 28.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
Another consensus.
Sure.
Another consensus that I don't like. I don't like being even with you two.
Consensed.
I don't like this. This needs to start breaking up. What's the next game?
Oklahoma.
All right, West Virginia travels to Oklahoma on the good old Fox Sports.
No, it's just Fox.
Okay, but if you watch it on your
Shut up,
phone,
Daniel, just
it's
go.
Fox Sports app.
It's Fox.
Oh my God, dude, I slap you.
Jalen
Oklahoma
Hurts,
is-
best quarterback in football.
Can I finish?
Oh, sorry.
Oklahoma's a 33.5 point favorite.
Heisman.
Over under 63. False. Tua's the favorite right now, so.
Dude,
Just
what?
go.
Watch,
Dude, he's the favorite.
watch an Alabama football game.
Look at the odds.
That's fine. The odds don't mean anything.
Odds mean a lot. Odds decide
So
if
yeah,
you win or
Jalen
lose
Hurts
money.
has been killing it this
Bitch.
season.
Look at Tua's. Watch the game, but Tua's.
I have watched the game. Tua's great.
200 yards of his offense are screens.
It's still 200
His
yards.
receivers make plays.
It's still 200 yards.
And they have the best yards after catch.
It's
because
still-
the receivers make plays.
It's still yards.
Yeah, they're trash stats.
Don't hate on the rules that the NFL had created for this game. Don't hate on
They're
it.
puffy stats. They're like Jason Worth's numbers. They look great at the end of the season, but big games, he sucks balls.
Wow.
Puffy stats.
Again, he's the favorite to win.
Puffy
Odds.
stats.
He's plus 140, I believe it was last time I looked.
Puffy stats.
Don't hate. All right. 33.5 is a lot of points for me.
I don't like the spread at all.
I don't like the spread either.
I like the over. I like the over 63. I think West Virginia will get a touchdown or two.
There's
Probably.
only 3 games they covered by 30.
Yeah, I
They
don't
beat
think-
Texas Tech, who doesn't have a defense. They
Mhm.
couldn't even cover 30 against Kansas. They covered 30 against UCLA, who sucked at the beginning of the year. Now they're starting to turn around. And then South Dakota.
Yeah,
I don't like the 33.5.
I don't think they cover the 33.5. If I'm taking a
God,
spread,
I'm so
And Oklahoma's-
happy we're not on the same page
And
here.
Oklahoma's defense has given up 340 yards.
Yeah, against good teams.
They've not played anyone except Texas. Only team they played.
What do you mean?
Oklahoma's one team they've played is Texas. West Virginia's had a harder schedule.
regardless, I don't like the spread.
West Virginia's played Iowa State, Texas.
The most points
And
they've ever
Missouri.
given up in a game is 31 to Houston, and that was the first game of the season, which is very understandable. Other than that, the next highest is 27 to Texas, and they're a good team.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
All right, I love the spread. I don't like it. I love it.
What I'm
Really?
saying is they've
I
only
think they
covered,
dominate them.
they've already only been plus 33 times, and it was against bad competition.
And West Virginia's
Like
bad.
look at Texas, look at
West Virginia's
Kansas, look at
not
Houston.
good.
West Virginia is right in the middle of that Big Ten. They're definitely above Kansas. They're definitely above
West
Kansas.
Virginia's bad, so I'm taking it at 33.5. I like it.
I mean, they definitely win the game. I'm not gonna not say that. They definitely win.
I like the over more than the spread.
I agree with that too.
I like the over of 63 more than the spread. Last week, picking the over was a little audacious. That's a lot of points.
I like Oklahoma. at
Little?
home.
A little
I like
audacious.
Oklahoma. at home.
75.
Yeah, a little audacious. But 63, I think that's very feasible. Back on the over for Oklahoma. They put up points, man. They put up points. What do you think of the over under there, King?
I don't like it.
You don't?
No, I don't like 63.
It's a football number.
I don't like it.
It's a football
I
number.
don't like it. I don't want to touch it.
I do.
I'm not gonna do it.
I am.
Do it right now.
Because
I don't-
Oklahoma could
Nah, put it in
do the
parlay.
same thing as last week, or they could route. I think they could route. Well, I think they will route, but I don't think West Virginia's going to score many points.
They're gonna
Alright.
put up 10.
We good to move on here?
Sure,
I'm
dude.
content.
All right, Wisconsin travels to Illinois in the Big Ten Network.
So many points.
Wisconsin is minus 31. Now, Illinois, I took Illinois last week against Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I like Wisconsin this week. This is why. Wisconsin's got a better defense
Much better.
and a 10 times better running game.
Much better. 250 yards they're averaging a game.
Dude, Illinois is allowing over 200 yards a game on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a blowout.
It very well could be.
This could be another shutout win for Wisconsin.
You're calling 3 straight shutouts.
They shut out Michigan State.
You're calling 3 straight shutouts.
I'm
for
calling
them.
that they could shut out Illinois here. Yes.
That would be 3 straight. That would be impressive.
I mean, it was really impressive when they did against Michigan State.
Michigan State doesn't have a good offense.
I don't care, though. It's still Michigan State.
Wow, they already have 4 shutouts this season.
Yeah. Their defense is legit. It's one of this.
I really like this. I think they cover the 31.
I don't know. The last time they were...
I don't like the over-under, though. I definitely call them the under.
I don't like anything about the game.
This is their
I like the
first
under, too.
true road away game.
Yeah.
And they still win.
No, I know they're going to win, obviously. I don't know, 31's a lot, though.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't touch this thing at all.
I like Illinois plus 31. I think 31's just way too much.
There was a
The
lot
only
of
game
points,
they
but
were away against was South
Yeah,
Florida.
it doesn't count.
Wait, wasn't it a neutral site, too?
I think so.
No, it was at South Florida.
You sure?
I'm sure.
They bombed it.
Like, dude, look. They're putting up over 25 points almost a game without the quarterback throwing for over 150 yards. It's all running.
Yeah, they're running back.
That's literally, it's all running.
Well, they only scored 24 against Northwestern.
That was
Yeah.
their
Home.
Again, it's hard.
That's
That was their
crazy.
one slip up all year.
That's screwed.
That was a slip up. That was a bad slip up.
That was
But
the
look at
most-
this.
the most
They
I
were
watched.
like a 20-something point favorite in that
They,
one.
they,
28.
first of all, they destroyed South Florida. They destroyed Central Michigan. Destroyed Michigan.
Okay,
they
yeah,
gave four-
you're naming teams
They're a
that
good
stink.
Michigan's not bad.
They're ranked.
They're brutal.
They gave up 14 points at the end. It
They're
should have
getting
been a
smoked by
shutout.
Notre Dame next week.
Northwestern was their one slip up. And then they destroyed Kent State, then came back and
Kent State
destroyed
stinks.
Michigan State.
Michigan State stinks.
Okay, they're not as bad, though, as Northwestern. Michigan State, I think, is better than Northwestern.
I would agree.
Michigan State
And
already
I
beat
think-
Northwestern.
I think Wisconsin's absolutely rolling right now.
They are rolling.
So are you going to make me change?
Yeah. Change what?
I already said plus 31.
All right, well, that's you. I took Illinois last
Dude,
week.
they
I'm
could
going
win-
against
They
them.
could win 28-0.
You're such a douchebag.
That's not
No, they'll kick a late field goal to make it 32-0.
Now, Illinois will get on the board. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we said last week.
I think they score one.
That's what
I
we
didn't.
said. That's what a lot of
I
people,
said Wisconsin.
that's what a lot of people said
Michi-
against Michigan State.
No,
They
I
didn't
said
get on the
Michigan
board.
State would come in and get smacked. I said
No,
that.
you-
Yeah, but
was
no,
all about
what I'm
Michigan
saying though
State
is a lot of
getting
people
smacked.
said the same thing you just did.
This is gonna be ease up game. I'm taking Illinois. I'm sticking with Illinois plus 31.
All right.
This
that's
is away on the road. They're gonna try to ease into this game and get ready for Ohio State. I like the plus.
State.
fine. All right. A lot of people have this game on upset alert. So let's get to it. Florida traveling to South Carolina on ESPN.
Because they're coming off a
South Carolina's coming off a big win. Florida though is still a 5-point favorite.
I like Florida in this game. I like Florida's defense, man. I think Florida's a
Dude,
good team.
I don't like what Florida did last week against LSU going the two
quarterbacks?
I liked it when Trask was just in.
Yeah.
I think at the end he messed up because he kept getting pulled out, pulled in, pulled
I
out, pulled
agree.
out.
You gotta let a quarterback get in rhythm. That's a huge thing is rhythm with quarterbacks. That's why you see, like, especially in the NFL, a lot of short passes quick just to let them get in the flow of things. But I do like Florida at 5. I think
I really like the way Florida's
South
playing.
Carolina pulled one out last week, and that's it. That's their season. They're done. I don't think they come back off of that.
I mean, they do. I will say they've had 2 impressive wins in a row after coming off 2 bad losses. But I think South Carolina comes back to reality here.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I'm personally going to stay away from the game, but I like Florida.
I think they win by a touchdown. I think they win by a touchdown.
I think Florida just has better
I think the
players.
line's going to jump right close to game time, honestly.
I think it's going to end up coming down to 3.
I think it goes
3.5.
up to 6.5.
Ooh. Want to make a bet on that?
Beer?
Stop betting beers. All right, man. What do you feel?
Yeah, I like Florida minus 5. I liked what they did last week. They kind of blew it in that fourth quarter, but for 3 quarters they stuck with the big boys.
Mm-hmm.
So I like them to stick around again, and I think they'll get the job done this time. I think they'll get it done. I really do. I think they'll come off the high, South Carolina, back down to a low.
Yeah, South Carolina's going back to reality real quick.
I mean, they're a good program. They're growing. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, take a while.
Yeah. All right, the next game, Auburn travel. I'm sorry. Ow! Why'd you have to do that? We're just having fun.
Focus up.
Ow! We're just having fun. All right, Auburn traveling to Arkansas on the SEC network. Auburn is a heavy favorite here at 19.5.
Because Arkansas stinks.
Arkansas's got the top running back in the SEC.
They're good at home.
Arkansas stinks.
I like Arkansas to cover here.
Arkansas stinks.
I think Auburn's come back to reality after that loss.
Yeah, Bo Nix going to try to pass the ball.
Dude, everyone said he was a bad passer. I mean, I will say this one thing though. Auburn did have a week off.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas lost to Kentucky without their quarterback. I don't know. I might go Auburn here. This might be ugly.
I like Auburn.
Both teams suck at defense. Their offense though is good. I can't believe Arkansas is averaging over 400 yards a game.
They also allow 400 yards a game.
True.
Yeah. So I mean, I think this is
They're allowing more points per game than they are scoring by 0.1%.
0.1 point.
Yeah, 0.1 point. Yeah.
No, I think Auburn comes in and this is a hey, we're back. That's a bad loss on us. Let's go. I think Auburn comes back and smacks them. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna pass the ball, or at least attempt to, and they'll figure it out. They just need to play better defense, plain and simple.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this going, this streak of Arkansas losing in the SEC.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Auburn.
I like Auburn.
I like Auburn here. I mean, that's a lot of points on 19.5, but it's only 3 touchdowns. When you think about it.
Yeah. That's how you gotta look at it.
That's how you got to think about it.
Yeah, that's how you gotta look at it.
All right, that game was... All right, let's jump to this one. This one's actually
Interesting.
interesting for me. Purdue traveling to Iowa on the ESPN network. Iowa is minus 17.5. I can't see Purdue not covering this.
See, I'm in the same boat. I like the under more than anything at 49. I don't think they get that high. That's 7 total touchdowns.
I really haven't looked at the over under. I don't like those low ones because I feel like it's always baiting you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm completely gonna fall into the trap.
Dang it. I mean, Purdue's lost. They did beat Maryland 40-14,
Maryland's so bad.
and they lost to a really good Minnesota team.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly good, yeah.
Iowa. See, this is my issue. Iowa's only given up 15 points in their last 2 games.
Their season average is 10.
But I can't see Iowa scoring that much.
That's why I'm seeing the under more than anything.
The most points they put up was against Middle Tennessee State. And they barely pulled that game off against Iowa. They really should be 2-3 on the season.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3-2. 3-3. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't see them beating them by that much. Honestly, I'm gonna take the points for Purdue.
I like the under more than anything.
Maddie, what do you feel?
I agree with you, unfortunately, Daniel.
Yeah.
Purdue at plus 17.5. I don't see Iowa. They probably will with my 17. But that 0.5 will get them.
That 0.5, dude, that 0.5 is a bastard.
I don't see. I see Purdue keeping it. I see Purdue.
Child.
I see Purdue keeping it close.
Jon Snow, you bastard child. He doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't.
What is that?
Game of Thrones.
That show sucks. It's terrible.
We gotta just discuss shows one day.
Ken,
I mean, we
Breaking
can keep
Bad's
talking.
the best, by far.
do you watch the new movie?
Child.
Yeah, it's awful.
Is it?
Stinks. I'm so mad.
Sansa Stark.
I always thought it was gonna be so much better, but it's not.
I'm sorry.
Who?
El Camino.
I'm watching the 100 because I just finished Peaky Blinders. Great show on Netflix.
Unai Emery watches that.
Peaky Blinders.
He said he likes it.
It's a great show.
Well, it's an England show.
No, it's not an English show. You're wrong.
Where's it from then? Where's it based out of?
Before we
Wales?
jump,
Scotland?
Scotland.
before we jump to the 3 o'clock hour, there's one more 12 o'clock game, which is actually gonna be my lock of the week.
Dude, why can't you just say that at the end?
Because it's at 12 o'clock.
Who cares? We're not going by time. We're just going by rankings.
No, time.
It's not ranked.
You go by time.
Neither
We've
team's
always
ranked.
gone by time.
Neither
Yeah,
team's
because that's
ranked.
what ESPN gives you. I literally
That's what you
can't say-
want.
Yeah, neither team.
Why would you
just
want to
say-
skip around?
Neither
I mean,
team's
I'm
ranked.
taking this game too. So it doesn't-
Georgia Tech traveling to Miami. Miami is 18 points. My lock of the week is Miami.
Ride the U.
Georgia,
Huge comeback victory last week.
ride
Dude, ride the U.
Georgia Tech not covering a spread this season. I will take whoever is playing against Georgia Tech until they prove they can cover a spread. They didn't do it again last week against Duke. Should have made that my lock instead of stupid Wake Forest. I regret that. That's why it's this week. Miami over Georgia Tech. 18 points. Locked in. It's locked in for me already.
Lock it up.
It's already locked in for me. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's my lock.
I'm taking. I already said I'm taking Miami.
Yeah. Matthew, you got any?
I like Miami. Yeah. Georgia Tech stinks.
They can't cover a spread.
They're terrible.
That's where I'm at with it. They can't
like-
cover a spread.
I like Miami. But I'm not taking it. So it doesn't matter. But if we're done at 12 o'clock, I do have another 12 o'clock game that I would like to discuss.
Go for it, Slugger.
12 o'clock. North Carolina State travels to Boston College.
Oh, I love Boston College.
And I love Boston College as well. And
Yes.
Thank you for taking my thunder.
Yeah.
And what else am I going to do?
Over.
No. I'm going to sprinkle the money line.
Sprinkle the money
Oh,
line.
sprinkle
You
the
have
money
to.
line.
You have to. You have to.
Sprinkle the money.
Just like how we talked about Temple last week.
Fuck you.
Sprinkle the money line.
I like you.
Jesus.
It's really aggressive.
So yes, NC State is terrible on the road. Boston College is very good on
At home.
and I like the money line. So at that time, your turn, Daniel.
That stinks. Your turn, Fatty.
Oh, I mean, I love that game. The only other game I was going to talk about is Iowa State traveling to Texas Tech. I like Texas Tech here
No interest.
at +7.
I don't think Iowa State's that good on the road.
Well, they beat someone on the road. West Virginia. They beat up West Virginia big on the road.
That's true.
But I think Texas Tech, they're coming off a big win too.
I see a lot of points in this game. That 57.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm really
The
looking
over?
at. I'm huge on the over.
Yeah, I like that over.
So, like, I'd rather bet the over than actually bet the game here, and that's my personal opinion.
I like the over too.
Because Texas,
a lot of
Iowa State, they're a
both-
weird team.
They
Go and lose to Iowa, then they go destroy West Virginia on the road, and Texas Tech's coming off a big win. I really do like Texas Tech here.
They played Iowa in week.
To cover
Texas Tech lost in double overtime last week.
To who?
Baylor.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love Texas Tech here. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that.
I look at it this way: Texas Tech is averaging almost 500 yards an
yeah, I
offense.
like the
I
over too.
love Texas Tech
Yeah,
and the over
the
here.
over.
I'm gonna sprinkle in on them both. I might actually do all three: the money line, the +7, and the over here. I'm gonna go all. I'm doing it. I'm locking it right now. I gotta go on the app right now.
Lock it in.
I'm doing a locking it. I'm locking it.
So now we're going on to 3:30. LSU traveling to
Not the 2
Mississippi
o'clock.
State. 2 o'clocks? I don't like any.
2 o'clocks are not
I
ranked.
love two o'clock games.
All right, well then
Speak.
say them.
So 2 o'clock.
Toledo.
Speak, Chubbs.
Duh! I'm glad you said it. Toledo going to Ball State. Ball State's -1. I'm taking Ball State -1. I love Ball State.
Yeah, you took Toledo last week and look what happened.
They got abused.
You square.
They got abused.
Excuse me, what did you just say to me?
You heard me. You're square.
Abused.
And the other 2 o'clock game, Central Michigan going into Bowling Green. I'm going against Bowling Green again. I like Central Michigan at 11.5.
Sometimes you just gotta ride the shitty team. You know? Bet against the shitty team. Georgia Tech, baby.
Georgia Tech. All right.
So now back to 3:30. LSU traveling to Mississippi State. LSU is 17.5-point favorites. Personally, I love LSU. I think they deserve to be number 2. And I think they'll absolutely smoke Mississippi State, especially after them coming off a bad loss last week.
Oh, yeah. If LSU's gonna cover,
Mississippi.
what did they cover last week? They covered 13.5 against Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely gonna cover 17.5 this week.
I haven't lost once with LSU this year.
Mississippi State is back-to-back losses. They got smoked by Auburn, and they lost at Tennessee last week, only putting up 10 points. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Tennessee stinks.
No one cares about that. I don't even know Tennessee was still a school.
They play basketball.
The only person I knew that goes there is Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning did go there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I care.
Admiral Schofield went there.
Who cares?
Grant Williams. I like their basketball team.
Who cares?
But it's not basketball season.
It's not basketball anymore. Plus, they don't have a top recruiting class, so they're gonna struggle this year.
That's fine.
They lost
LSU,
so
though.
many guys. That's
LSU,
the thing with.
though, I love them.
What's the coach's? It's Rick, right? Rick Barnes
Sure.
or whatever his name is.
No coaches.
That he was at Texas. He became a good coach at Texas because he developed kids. He didn't have many guys just come in and go. Kevin Durant was like one of the few.
Yeah.
He
Kevin
developed
Durant,
a lot of
DJ
good players.
Augustine.
He developed a lot of good players.
Yeah.
DJ Augustine didn't even leave after a year though. He stayed.
He stayed one more year. I believe.
Yeah, so he stayed and developed a little bit.
But I love LSU. Love LSU. They're going to win easily by the 17.5. Joe Burrow throws for 4 touchdowns, and he's going to make his case that he's better than Tua too.
I just locked that, by the way. All
2 is going to
Texas
come.
Tech.
2 is going to come in third in Heisman voting behind Jalen Hurts, your Heisman, and Joe Burrow in second. 2 is trash.
2 is not trash. You're so rude.
Matthew, what do you said you LSU, right?
Yeah, I like LSU too. I haven't lost with them yet, so
Gotta keep riding them.
gotta keep riding.
Ride the Pony Express.
Right to the hot.
And then moving on to the ABC game, probably one of the better games of the week. Number 12, Oregon traveling to number 25, Washington. Oregon is a 3-point favorite.
Oregon's rolling.
Oregon is rolling. Justin Herbert's finally.
Justin Herbert is looking like a top prospect.
He's looking.
He might be number 2 quarterback taken behind Tua.
He behind Jalen Hurts.
No, Tua. Jalen Hurts is not gonna go. I'm telling. He'll be like the number. He'll be the 3rd or 4th quarterback. You know what's gonna
He
happen? With
reminds
him?
me of Russell.
You know what's gonna happen with Jalen Hurts? He's gonna be exactly like Russell, or gonna be exactly like Deshaun Watson.
You know Russell's killing it.
Russell wasn't with a 3rd round pick. Deshaun Watson
And
fell
look how
all the
that
way to
panned
22nd.
They traded up for him.
No, they traded up. No, Deshaun Watson fell to.
What do you mean? Oregon's not on a
20s.
roll. They played awful against Cal and they played awful against Stanford. How
Cal's
can-
got great defense. Stanford. What do you mean?
Cal doesn't have a
They
quarterback.
gave up, dude. They gave up in that Stanford game. They let Stanford come back.
That's false. It was 21-6. What do you mean they gave up?
How's that bad?
It's terrible. You should blow
They
Stanford
only gave
out.
up 6 points.
Deshaun Watson went 12th overall. You Google.
Oh.
Told you they
I'm
traded
thinking. Who am I
up for
thinking
him.
of then?
They traded up for him, and Pat Mahomes got traded up for.
You were
too.
right with Russell. He went in the
Russell
third.
went in
was
third. Who am I thinking that fell that's starting right now? Oh no, I'm thinking of Dwayne Haskins. I'm sorry.
Dwayne Haskins is
He's not
garbage,
starting.
and he
He's
went
garbage.
7th overall or 10th. Or
He went the first round.
He went the
Yeah,
first
but he
round.
fell.
Dude, you don't know the draft. I hate
I'm
that.
mixing up someone.
Yeah, you don't know.
You know,
I'm really
Russell's the
confused.
best quarterback ever.
I gotta figure out who I'm
But
thinking
back to it, I like Oregon to
But
come in 3.
in the end, the essence of the story was
Oregon.
Deshaun Watson was picked over by a couple people.
Okay,
Pat Mahomes, then who went else that round?
that's not Baker's draft.
No.
I don't know. I don't really care. Regardless,
I love talking about the draft. I feel like
Why? Because you know nothing.
we'll do a draft special.
if I was working for the Philadelphia Eagles right now, I promise you, I could have made better picks.
Anybody can make better picks than the Eagles have.
Exactly my point.
So
Clearly, dude, the fact that they took Sidney Jones in the second round after coming off a torn Achilles is the most outrageous thing ever. It's the hardest injury.
He was going to keep.
It's the
falling, too.
hardest injury to come back from. That guy is a 5th round pick.
You could have used
After that.
After, yeah.
And it doesn't matter. The kid still makes money because NFL has that draft insurance policy for
with
kids that
Jake Butt.
Jake Butt, tight end at Michigan.
Yeah.
He went in like the 5th round, right? He
Because
made
blew his knee
millions
out.
before he even signed a
He
contract.
blew his knee.
Yeah, made millions before he even signed a contract.
But yeah, back to the whole point of the show. Oregon -3. Love it.
I love it too.
Love it.
I'm in love with that.
Love it.
I absolutely love that.
What do you think over there?
The only reason
I can't take
love
a
it.
team that lost to Stanford and Cal, so I'm going Oregon.
I agree.
Fair enough.
Washington's all over. That Jacob, what's his name? Jacob Eason, right?
To ground.
The ground.
The quarterback.
Yeah,
no, Jacob
Eason.
Eason. Yeah,
He's got a pretty good arm.
he had all the
He's
hype.
about 99.
had all the hype in the world, and he's been just shot in the bed.
Shot in the bed?
Shot in. Instead of saying the other word, it's shot in.
Where did he get shot in the bed?
Shot in. Like shitting. Shot in.
Yeah, where did he get
tooted.
shot
He
in the
tooted.
bed?
He turds.
Shut up. You're so
Who
annoying.
shot him?
He turds.
Was it a
Why don't you
teammate?
punch him now?
He's all the way over there. My arms aren't that
Did
long.
he get shot in the bed by a
Alright.
teammate?
Next game.
Roommate?
This is actually
Girlfriend?
This is actually a game I really like.
Girlfriend.
Temple traveling to SMU.
SMU in the over. I don't even know what the over is.
SMU is
Doesn't matter.
Te-
I don't even know what the
No.
over is.
Temple's 5-1 while SMU's 6-0.
But they're at SMU.
At SMU's -7.5. It's on the ESPN networks.
I don't even know what it is.
59.
Sure. Over.
It's
I love-
59.5.
SMU over.
SMU.
Alright, he said
Absolutely.
59, so I'm taking 59.
Absolutely SMU. Absolutely SMU. Temple's been playing really well this year, don't get me wrong, but they're not the same team at home.
I mean, dude, SMU
Or not at
SMU
home.
gives up a lot of points.
Yeah, but they score a lot of points.
I love the
Mhm.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
And the lines moved to 7.5,
Yes, it has.
which is a better number, but I'd rather take the over first and then see where the line goes.
SMU in the over.
Because people are riding Temple, but they've only won big games at home.
At
People
home, they're
remember.
completely different at home.
Let's
Like-
see.
like they
Let's look
have
at their
you-
away games at ECU. Everyone knows East Carolina blows,
Yeah.
and they still ended up giving
And-
up 17
And
points,
they lost at Buffalo.
and they lost to Buffalo, and Buffalo's okay.
Buffalo's not good.
Buffalo's terrible.
Buffalo's not good.
They lost to Liberty.
They were okay last year.
They lost to Liberty.
They beat Maryland at home, and they beat Memphis at home, and Memphis should have won. That kicker probably has transferred already schools.
I would have.
I feel bad.
Oh well.
Because I picked Memphis! And that kicker ruined it!
You should start listening to Matthew.
No, because they should have won.
Just pick SMU.
Just pick SMU in the over, and you'll win.
SMU
I'm taking the over of this game.
No.
SMU.
It doesn't work like that.
You have to take them both.
It's SMU and it doesn't work like that.
I mean, I'll look at the alternative lines, maybe buy a couple points here and there.
No. It doesn't work like that.
SMU and the over.
Thank you. Like, do you not understand English?
No, I don't.
SMU and the over.
I'm still learning.
SMU Asianto Itamba.
I'm still learning.
And over.
I'm still learning. All right, next one. Traveling back to the Big Ten Network. Minnesota at Rutgers.
Alright, took it.
No one cares.
Minnesota's gonna smoke.
Minnesota's 20.5 point favorite. 20.5 point favorite. I'm taking Minnesota.
They don't even offer an over under.
I was about to say.
It's 47.5 on the FanDuel app.
Over.
Over. Actually, you know, they might get shut out again. It could be. An
They
over.
might-
Wait, was it 47 what?
and a half.
Okay.
You
Over.
have the app. All right.
I like the over.
I'm not even gonna touch the Tulsa Cincinnati game. I could care less.
Ready for this? Rutgers last 5 games, they lost 30-0, 30-16, 52-0, 48-7, 35-0. They have scored a total of whatever 7 plus 16 is in the last 5 games. In the last 5 games, they've been shut out 3 times.
Please do that.
23
math.
points.
Oh my God.
I was in my club.
Jesus
I
Christ.
wasn't gonna do the math right then and there. I wasn't gonna do the math. That's fine. That's not good.
Momentary pause.
5 weeks, 23 points.
Momentary pause for KYW.
Head and shoulders. Here's our hand.
Yeah, we're going to hand off to Daniel, hand and shoulder center.
But yeah,
Right.
23 points in 5 weeks is
I just
embarrassing.
looked at each other and he's like, please do that math.
23 points in 5 weeks is horrible.
Instead of just doing it in his head real quick, he goes, whatever 7 plus 16 is, that's all they score. Literally, the only person ever that would do games like that, he says, whatever 7 plus 16 is. People at home, here's the time to do math.
Yeah, you gotta keep people
You gotta
on
get
their
his good
toes.
education.
He's hoping people are gonna tweet in the answer to him.
Keep
Bro, it's
people on their toes.
23. I'm gonna skip the Tulsa Cincinnati game. I don't care.
So they might get shut out though again.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore. This is the game I really want to talk about. Appalachian State is ranked. They're playing UL Monroe.
I hit that one over you.
Appalachian State is 5-0 right now. They're 15-point favorite.
It's a lot of points.
Appy State, the good old Appy State beating Michigan. I don't even know where Appalachian State is. Is it
Appalachian.
West
It's in New
Virginia?
York.
The Appalachian. It's in the mountains.
Where is it? Is it?
I think it's
is
in
it,
New York.
It's
Look it up.
West Virginia, isn't it?
It's in the mountain range.
Actually, it's either...
Just tell me where it
It's
is.
either in West Virginia or New York, I thought.
I don't know.
Just Google it.
It's in Boone, North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that. Never.
Why is it called Appalachian State?
Probably the mountain range.
Say it again.
It's in the Appalachian.
It's in the mountains. Yeah, Appalachian State's rolling right now. I mean, I think they could cover this. I wouldn't touch it, but I think they
I
could
would
cover
touch
it.
it. I love it. I
Yeah?
would. 100%.
Y'all over it?
Yeah.
What do you think of the 66 over?
Wow.
Okay, so
That's a lot.
It's in the
they
mountains?
go all the way. Yeah, it's
Told you.
at the edge of North Carolina.
It's in the mountains.
Yeah, I'm saying you were right. I never said you were wrong. I mean, if it was in West Virginia, it would make sense. It's like right there, almost where West Virginia, North Carolina, and Virginia connect. I wasn't
One
wrong.
more time.
I didn't know that.
It's in the
Honestly,
Appalachian Mountains.
I didn't know the Appalachian Mountains went all the way to Alabama. I did not know that.
It's a long mountain line.
66.5.
It's a lot of points.
That's a long ass mountain. Look at that.
It's big.
It goes from Maine to Alabama. I did not know that. I knew because we live in
At
Pennsylvania.
66
We
and
have
a
it.
half, I'm going to take... I'm not going to touch it.
I
This
wouldn't
is
touch it
amazing.
If
You
anything,
guys
I would
see
take the under.
You guys see this, man? I didn't know that Appalachian went that.
But I'm not going to touch it.
either. Not gonna touch it.
All right. Baylor 6-0, 18th ranked
It scares me.
on Fox, travels to Oklahoma State.
They're not at home. This is what scares me.
Wait, what?
I love Oklahoma State to break the Bears.
Yeah,
You're a
didn't you say
loser.
something about an animal last week and they got embarrassed?
No, I
The
mean,
Beavers. The Beavers.
what about the Beavers?
Oregon State got smoked last
No,
week.
that was 2 weeks ago.
Whatever.
You are right about that.
Yeah, whenever you
Yeah, a
talk
lot
about
of games
animals.
you pick, they get
I was
not-
2-0 on my locks last week.
I was 2-1. With the same
I was 2-0. It's 100%.
I was
Keeps you in the
0-1.
pros for the rest of your life.
0-1.
Keep what?
Keeps you in the pros for the rest of your life.
0-1.
You suck.
Yeah, happens.
I really like Oklahoma State here.
I'm scared. Baylor's away from home. I'm scared for Baylor. But I don't think Oklahoma State's that good is the other thing.
Oklahoma State's good. They just play crazy hard schedule.
I mean, they lost to Texas
They've already played
Tech.
Texas. Yeah, they lost. That was crazy, that Texas game. I watched that. That was absolutely crazy.
45 points.
Yeah, Oklahoma State could not get it going. Texas Tech's defense played lights out for the first time in history.
Baylor played pretty bad last week, too, against Texas
They got
Tech
lucky.
in the double OT game. They came back. I think the quarterback threw 2 picks in the end zone. I believe it was.
Boone Pickens Stadium.
I wouldn't touch the game personally.
I personally wouldn't either. I like Oklahoma State though. I hate the over.
Baylor's
60
almost a sure lock for the over, though. Baylor scores points, man. I don't know. See, it depends. As long as Baylor can defend the run, that's all Oklahoma State is. Their running back is 13 touchdowns. I think if they can defend the run well, they'll win this game. That's going to be Baylor's biggest thing. And they don't have a bad run defense. They're only allowing 100 yards a game, 110 yards a game. I think this will be a good game. Fun to watch. Not worth the bet. What do you think over there?
I don't know. I really don't like this game.
Neither do I.
I don't like this game.
Alright, well, you don't like it.
If I'm going to pick it, I'm taking Baylor plus the points.
Let's roll through the rest of the games and get to the big one for the week, okay? I'm going to skip it.
I'm skipping Baylor. I don't.
Yeah, let's skip. Let's just run through real quick, okay?
No.
You guys just tell me who you like.
No.
Kentucky travels to Georgia. Georgia, another
Georgia's
20
gonna
plus
annihilate
favorite.
Georgia
them.
needs to win by 50.
So, are you taking the points or no?
Georgia wins by
You're going
50.
too fast.
Matthew.
Yeah, I'm taking Georgia.
Georgia with the points.
Arizona State travels to Utah. Utah, 13.5-point favorite. I'm taking Arizona
Plus,
State
Yeah.
Plus the points.
plus the points.
Plus
I'm
the
taking
points.
Arizona State plus the points. Kansas traveling to Texas on the Longhorn Network. Texas, 21-point favorite. I'm taking Texas.
Real quick, though, this line was originally at 24. It dropped all the way to 21 already. But I still like Texas.
I still like Texas, too.
I still like Texas. And you know what? Keep taking points.
On the app, it's 21.5.
Keep taking points. Keep taking
Well,
them.
they're two different.
Keep
Yeah,
taking
of course.
points.
Yeah,
That's
they
fine.
use two different things. All right, Tennessee travels to Alabama. Alabama, 34-point favorite.
Alabama.
30.5.
Alabama.
And Alabama's going to win. That's a lot of points to cover.
Alabama.
Boise State, number 14, travels to BYU. Boise State's 7-point favorite.
Yeah, Boise State.
Matthew, how are you feeling?
Oh, Boise State's gonna annihilate them.
All right. And the biggest game of the week, where college game day is going to be. I wish we could go, but I work. Life sucks. Huh? Michigan travels to Penn State. Whiteout game.
We are.
Stop. That's
Stop.
Done.
Stop.
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 That's all I have to say.
Stop.
You're a loser.
Stop. You're a loser. Penn State's a 9-point favorite in this game. How are we feeling, boys?
We
Stop.
are.
Stop.
That's a lot of points.
Give me the 9. Michigan stinks.
That's a lot of points.
If it's at Michigan, different story. In Happy Valley, give me Penn State. Give me Penn State. Give me the points to win by 10, at least.
Dude, Penn State
They win by 10 14.
barely could cover Iowa.
Yeah, because nobody scored.
And they barely could cover Pitt.
Yeah, because of the rain. Next.
Excuses.
Anything else you got for me? Any more brain busters?
I'm just looking at the stats here.
Okay, look at them. Take them in. Penn State, -9.
No.
Book it. Book it, book it, book it.
Oh, take that to me. There you go.
I don't know, man. This game, I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm gonna go to game time.
I'm gonna add LSU to my locks this week, actually. I'm gonna do 2. I'm adding LSU to my locks. LSU and Miami.
Okay, still, I'm just gonna. I personally, I'm gonna wait
You're
till
all about waiting
7:30.
until the game time.
Well, the later games, yeah. I'm gonna see how I do with the earlier games.
And see where you can go with things.
Yeah, exactly. Because
You gotta bet smart. If
I'm
we've
just-
learned anything, it's bet smart.
you know the thing is though, I'm gonna probably watch like YouTube videos, listen to podcasts, and see what other people have to say about this game.
Listen to ours.
Exactly.
You know, re-listen to what we have to say.
Yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, definitely. You're exactly right, Brent.
Matthew, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you two to go with your locks of the week.
All right.
I've
So
already put my 2 out there.
Well, you're gonna re-say them.
Okay.
So Daniel, go.
Ben, what was you? LSU.
LSU -17
And
and
who
a
else?
half.
Miami, right?
Miami -18. Minus, not plus.
I know, I messed up. Give me a break here. Alright, my log of the week. One is Wake Forest.
Yikes, I took them last week and they screwed me. They forgot how to play defense.
I like them at home against FSU, -1.5. FSU's coming off an embarrassing loss.
State stinks.
That's why I don't know why that game's at 1.5 when Wake Forest was just ranked.
Yeah.
And they lost to a good Louisville team. It's not like they lost to like some schlubub. They just couldn't play defense.
They couldn't, especially in the first half.
They literally, that's the only issue, is they couldn't play defense.
900 points were scored in that game. All before the first half.
And where's my other one? Hold on here. Give me a second, mate. I really like Nevada plus 21 against Utah
You're
State.
back on Nevada?
I love Hawaii. On the island.
Dogs on the island.
No, they're -3. Air Force is the issue. Air
Dude,
Force
they
is
were
white out.
literally +3 last night. They were
Are you sure here?
Air Force -3.
Oh.
Hawaii's dogs on the island.
I love this game. That's why I had that down.
Yeah,
I
Hawaii's
just missed the
dogs
plus.
on the island.
I
That's a
love
shocker.
Hawaii.
I
But
went
Air
there
Force
with-
is all white. They're playing their whiteout game. Even though they're white, they're wearing all white jerseys. They're just absolutely gorgeous. But I'm not taking Air Force anymore.
Rainbow
I love
Warriors.
Hawaii. Oh, I love Rainbow Warriors. But that's not my lock of the week. I really liked LSU like
Just
you did.
disappointed.
I liked
Miami.
I like both your locks a lot. I mean, I'm going to take the games, of course.
Yeah.
I wrote down so many games here. I actually really liked Kansas State plus 3.5 at home to TCO, and I like the over in that game
I like the over in
at
that
44.5.
game. Yeah.
I really like this game. I don't know if it's going to make my lock. I might just take one lock. I really like Wake Forest. I don't know why. I really like them. I also like Houston to win by 21.5 over UConn.
I don't care.
We didn't touch that game because it wasn't a ranked game.
Yeah, they won't be ranked, either of them.
I like Army, too. Army's -4.5 at Georgia State. Army's defense,
Triple option.
triple option. I don't like that over, though. That's a lot. I love Washington State -12
So do I.
against Colorado.
So do I.
I like that game a
You're
lot,
gonna
too.
go against Colorado for once?
I love Washington State more.
I
Yikes.
love
I love that
game.
air raid offense. I don't like the over. I love the under in that game, though. Colorado struggles to score lately.
Yeah.
I love Memphis -3.5 against
So do
Tulane
I.
at Memphis.
So do
Memphis needs a comeback win.
Like I love the non-ranked games. You know, I'm gonna go with my favorite basketball school. I think that's
West
gonna be my
Virginia?
next lock.
West Virginia.
UNC -3.5.
Who they playing?
They're at Virginia Tech.
Oh, VTech stinks.
But I love UNC -3.5.
Or as you call it, Voltech.
Fall Tech. Yeah, everyone does. But I'm gonna go with one definite lock. I just rattled off a bunch of games I like. I also like Texas A&M out on the road against Ole Miss.
A&M stinks.
I think they'll win by a touchdown at least. They'll win by a touchdown.
they might not even win.
They'll win by a
They
touchdown.
might not even win.
And the Ole Miss blows.
So does Texas A&M. They were ranked just because their name was Texas A&M.
Yeah, but they're not that bad. They're not Ole Miss bad. They're not Tennessee bad.
They're not.
They're not Mississippi State bad.
Mississippi State's not that bad.
They're bad. Oh, that was my other lock. Boston College. Matthew had mentioned this.
Oh yeah.
Boston College. That was my other lock because we already talked about it. +3. BC +3 at home. In the cold.
All right, so let these people know what your actual locks are, because you just rattled off like 15.
I know because I had written down so many
You're
games
all
because I
over
like
the
them.
place.
All right, so my locks are Wake Forest -1.5, Boston College +3 at home, in the cold. What's the temp? Yeah, 59.
What's the temp?
I love Boston College in this game.
I agree. I agree.
All right, Matthew.
All right, Matthew, the hottest advisor we have right now.
All right, guys. I have 4 locks of the week.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Yo, relax.
No one's
If
home.
you guys didn't know, he loves it.
So I have 4 locks of the week.
Love it.
I was 2-1 last week. Hopefully, I really want to go.
Not better than me.
You went 2-0. We did pretty much the same.
Just
I had
keep
1
going.
loss, so I have 4 locks of the week. So this week, we're gonna start off at 3:30. Indiana -5.5. They're going into Maryland. I love Indiana 5.5.
I hate this game. I love Maryland.
Maryland stinks.
Maryland stinks.
The line is 6, by the way. So you have to change that.
No, I wrote it down at 5.5.
Man, you can't. It has to be what you bet.
5.5. Anyway, Saturday, 4 o'clock. Charlotte going into Western Kentucky. I love Western Kentucky at 8.5. My next 4 o'clock game, Old Dominion going into UAB. I've been riding UAB for a while. If you've been paying attention, -16. I like UAB. And the last one, I'm skeptical on, but I like it a lot. Rice, 0-5, going into UTSA, 4.5 point favorite. I love it.
Who's the favorite?
UTSA.
University of Texas at San Antonio. I bet
What is it, 4.5?
4.5. Rice is the favorite. They have no wins. UTSA has
Rice
2.
is really bad.
They are really bad, but I like them.
They lost their quarterback in the first play, the first game.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Who did they play? Was it Oklahoma?
No.
Doesn't matter. I like them. I like them a lot.
What?
Look them a lot at 4.5. They're
I
gonna
like-
win.
oh.
This is the week they get their first W.
Let me just rattle off a couple games.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, you're going with Rice?
Yeah.
I thought-
Minus 4.5.
I thought you were
They're
the other way.
they're a favorite, and they don't have a win.
I thought you were the other way.
No.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't have a win? UTSA.
Rice.
You just said they're plus 4.5.
No, I didn't. Minus 4.5.
Wait, so you're picking Rice at minus 4.5?
Give me a second. Yeah, Rice is minus 4.5. They are 0-6.
I have a headache.
UTSA is 2-4,
Yikes.
and I love Rice.
All right, let me just run through a couple games that people are gonna watch too, probably.
Dude, we
I
just
know-
did our locks, man.
If
I
you
know.
want Rice, sprinkle the money on.
This is a game. Buffalo at Akron. Akron's 0-6. Buffalo's an 18-point favorite. 17.5, but 18-point. Take it. Southern Miss travels to La Tech. La Tech's a 1-point favorite. Take it. They're on the NFL Network too. We didn't talk about the Duke Virginia game.
Oh, Duke plus 3.
I like the Dukies.
What's Lehigh's line this week?
Who cares?
East Carolina travels to UCF. Minus 33. UCF. Take it. San Jose State.
UCF is still playing football? They stink.
That's rude. You know they don't stink.
They're going to Temple next week. They're going to lose.
No,
At Temple, they're going to lose.
they're not going to.
I bet you they do.
Well,
We'll
guess
talk
what?
about it next week.
Guess what? Beer.
Yeah.
A little bit of beer.
Yeah.
All right. So those are a couple games that everyone's probably going to bet on. Buffalo is a good pick at 18. I'm going to actually. That's my next lock, Buffalo.
So you're adding a third lock.
Yes. Oh, it's 17.5.
You're going to go 1 and 2.
Watch this. Watch.
Go
If I go
4-0.
3-0, you owe me a beer.
If I go 2-0, you owe me a beer.
You're not going to go. Well, I have your picks though.
Okay.
That's unfair because that means I'll go 5-0.
Just pick 2 new games. Here, I'll pick 2 games for Ben.
All right. If I'm picking 2 new games,
Boise State minus 7.
BYU starting a black quarterback for the first time in school history.
okay.
Just
All right. If I'm gonna add 2 locks,
And Florida International minus 24.
definitely not that. If I'm gonna add 2 locks, add in Iowa under 49 and Ohio State tonight to cover.
And
the
Navy
28.
minus 14.5.
Nope, not that.
Awesome. All right. Well,
Ball State minus 1 over Toledo.
People, you heard it here. Please, as always, subscribe to us on YouTube, leave us our comments, and follow us on Twitter at TBC Podcast.
LA
215.
Tech minus 1. Southern
We got
Miss.
Instagram coming soon.
Instagram coming soon. Thank you very much and have a good one.